Hello, Knockouts. Tanya TKO here. And as you know, I am a self love specialist from TanyaTKO.com. I help you learn how to love yourselves and one another. Typically, on this channel, we use viral video topics as teachable moments for what self love looks like in your own life. And today, I have a little bit of news. Well, first of all, it is 6:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time, and my knockouts in UK and Europe complain that I never come on early and I come on when they're asleep. So I said, you know what? I will come out every once in a while and do. I'm actually thinking about maybe doing more of a schedule, right? And doing some 6 o'clock in the morning videos. So welcome. The text just went out to the tech squad. So let me give a shout out. Gypsy was the first person on the scene, and then Mila. And then from the tech squad, we have Carrie Lee, Misty Lumiere. I didn't think any of you would be up this morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome. So, good morning. As you see, we are live on Facebook again. And the reason is because I have a little announcement. Guess who was offered monetization for live videos on Facebook? Isn't that strange? Just 2 weeks after I was like, oh, Facebook, no more. So now they've offered us monetization. What shall we do? Shall we come back to Facebook for the live video? Shall we? I don't know. I really don't know. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. So, yeah, remember we did that video? I believe it was about 2 weeks ago. If not, it feels like it's flying anyway. Where I was saying I'm going off platform. And I was like, if there's somebody out there who has a contact at Facebook, let them know I have no incentive for creating videos on Facebook. And then now look. I don't know if it's coincidence. I don't know if this is something that's beta that just happened to roll around to me. I don't know if they've implemented this and I'm just seeing it for the first time. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that when I was in my dashboard this morning, I got a notification that I had new monetization opportunities. And I was like, what are these new monetization opportunities? Then I see in stream for live videos, and I'm like, So who knows? So let's see. My mouse is not. Come on, mouse, work with me. Monica just said, oh gosh, I can't even find it. We got what is all of this? It looks like there's some arugula, not arugula. I don't know what that. It looks like salad in a bowl. Some suns, a party hat, and music. Okay, or is that an island with water? I don't even know. Okay. And then Travis says, if they're giving the money, then hell yeah, be proud of yourself for breaking the barriers and boundaries. Congrats. Okay. YLC said they don't want to let you go. My heart is already gone. Monica said, I'm looking at Black Junction platform. FB are useless. You know what? I ain't down with none of these platforms. It's 6 in one hand, half a dozen in another. Because since I said I was going off platform, a lot of you have sent me messages about other platforms I can go to, but that's not even the point. The point is to become independent of these services. And you know what? The text notification squad actually accomplishes a portion of that where we don't have to be dependent on these platforms, because these platforms are fugazi. Each and every one of them, I don't care which platform it is an entity that is between you and your viewer. Well, between me and my viewer, me and my knockouts. There's an entity that is coming between. And the issue is that creators don't know how to get in touch with their fan base. And these platforms take us and juggle us around and beat us upside our head with their sacks and then toss us aside when they feel like it and use us, abuse us, and leave us there with fluids draining out of us. Maybe that's a bit much for 6 in the morning. 6 o'clock, well, 5 o'clock in the morning, break of dawning. Now I'm yawning, wipe the coal out my eye, see who's this paging me and why. That's for all of my old school folks out there. So yes, so here we are. So what do we do? Do we come back to making live videos on Facebook? I don't know. Let's see. Sabina says, I am grateful that you are here. Okay, well, thank you, Sabina. Thank you, Sebi. We appreciate that. Lita says, I used to go to Black Junction years ago. Linda says it's a third party. Exactly. All of these third party sites. So listen, I'm going to tell this to you since we're here gathered early today. Ladies and gentlemen gathered here today. Let me just tell you all that the text notification squad is the way that I am able to get in touch with you personally and independently of these platforms. The link to the text notification squad is inside of the description of this video. So just click see more or click description and click on the text notification squad. It's $1.99 a month, $4.99 if you are in another country outside of US and Canada. And what else? I think that's pretty much the bulk of it. I send you a notification so that you can always be on time for the broadcast so that you can participate live, because you know that we are a 100% live platform. We don't even upload videos anymore. We used to, but I hated editing. I couldn't stand editing. So we've had to become very good at being live, and rolling in the moment. So good morning, everybody. Good morning. Samaria says it could be, my mouse is not cooperating with me this morning. Samaria says, could it be competition between the platforms like they see you on YouTube? Who knows? Nina says it's 3:44. Girl, what are you doing awake? Child, you need to be sleeping. I didn't know you were on the West Coast. You don't have a West Coast vibe, Nina. That's so interesting. That's very interesting. So, Dewana says, I'll find you wherever you go. That sounds like a song. I'll find you wherever you go. All right. Telly says, keep doing your own thing and make your bucks here too. Yeah, no, I feel you. I have to think about how we're going to do it, what we're going to do, whether or not we're coming back to doing lives on Facebook, So, and BZ says, yes, go live on Facebook too. Your Facebook fans support you too. Child, you must don't know what's going on Facebook. On Facebook, people are constantly telling me how they don't want to be on my page. Why don't I this and that? And I'm like, you over here on my page telling me you don't want to be on here? People want to absolve themselves of the responsibility for taking action over their own doggone lives. If you can't muster, listen, if you can't muster the ability to not come to someone's Facebook page, to click hide in your feed, to unfollow the page, if you can't muster that small action, I don't know what the rest of your life looks like, honestly. One of the things that we have to remember is we got people who are in whole relationships talking about they don't want to be in these relationships. Oh, this person is always so mean to them. Oh, this and that. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, tell us. Tell us. People just, I don't know, some people just seem like they want to complain. They seem like they just want to feel all those feelings of the torture without doing anything about alleviating themselves of said torture. You know what I'm saying? And Will says, where are you going to go live from? Live from the studios in Burbank, California. I don't know where I'm gonna go live from. I'm gonna go live from the computer or the phone, however we do it. However we do it. Carisha says, wait until you get so much of a percent and let your fans know when you're leaving so they will know by a certain time when to join your platform. Well, you see, so that's the thing. I don't necessarily want to build out a platform. Not at this moment. I don't necessarily want to build that out. I just want to be able to get in contact with my followers. It's as simple as that. This is, oh, look, Karen's birthday is today. Throw some cakes up for her. All right. Steve says provocative victims. I don't know if they're provocative. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Andrea says, I never know whether it's Andrea or Andrea. They need to put an accent on it to help us not be confused. I alleviated myself of my toxic relationships. Well, listen, what are some people supposed to do when the toxic relationship they have is with themselves? Hey, those cakes are going up. That's right. Make sure you celebrate, okay, my dear? Thank you for letting us know it's your birthday. Make sure that you take time out to just celebrate life. I was watching This Is Us the other day, the last episode that they had up. And I just burst out into spontaneous tears in the very beginning of the episode because they were showing the transition of what was going on with the ballet studio. And I just burst out into tears because we've all experienced loss over this past year. Some people lost their business, some people lost family members, some people lost their mobility, some people lost a year, some people lost relationships, some people lost we've experienced money, businesses, friends, cars, houses. We've lost so much. It's like I just so celebrate, my dear. All of you celebrate. Do something nice for yourself, because if you're still standing with your back held high and putting one foot in front of the other, give yourself props. You deserve it. We have gone through a lot. And sometimes we don't realize how much we've gone through, but I have a feeling that this is going to be one of those things that we talk about when we're old, when they talk about the pandemic of 2020 and people ask, your grandchildren ask, how was it, grandma, grandpa? And we would have to talk about what took place, because this is going to be in the history books. We are a part of history. We are like those people from the 1920s when there was the Spanish flu. So, or was it the 1820s was the Spanish flu? I don't even know. I thought it was 1920, but then we also had the Great Depression. So I don't know if those two were related. But yes, so celebrate. We've done a lot. We've accomplished a lot. Even our children, children just, it's been difficult. It's been difficult. And kids are suffering with the distance learning. And it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy. And some people out there are in abusive relationships. And I implore you, do what you got to do to get out. Life is short. Life is so short. You know, there's some women who are close to menopause, and this year was the year that they were supposed to get pregnant or whatnot, and they couldn't get to their IVF or whatever the case may be. And so they lost a year of fertility. They lost a year of their lives. Some people had health issues that were not able to be addressed during the pandemic. There were people who were pregnant and lost their babies during the pandemic. And there were people who health issues would have otherwise been addressed. There's so much. There's just so much that we lost. Some people lost the ability to see their therapist weekly, and were not able to transition over to the telehealth sessions, and they've declined. Some people didn't have cars to pick up their medications. There's so much. Listen, I don't know all of our situations out there. So I'm just saying random things because we're all in different situations. You know what I mean? So I just want us to just take the time to just give ourselves props. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Claudette says it's been a lot. LaQuinta says, thank you, Nina. So I hope, so there's some things going on in the comments. Sebi says, these will be the memories we will share with our grandchildren. Yeah. Well, some of us already got grandchildren. Teresa says the Spanish flu was 1918. My goodness. So it was only 105 years ago? 104 years ago? Yeah. So it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Mila says, so stressful and scary. Yeah. Oh, LaQuinta's celebrating an anniversary, 13 years married today. Well, you know, I know marriages have its ups and downs. Hopefully, it's had more ups than downs, and you feel on this day that you made the right decision. Or if you're questioning it, you know, no time like the present to make changes. Oh my goodness. Pretoria saying technology was the source during the pandemic for sure. Education online. Oh, I thought you were saying technology was the source of the pandemic. I was about to say now. Samantha says, my daughter missed her graduation and prom she needed after a rough last year. Yeah. Yeah. Janaea says you speak in volumes. Yeah. Look at this. Monica says some people had operations canceled and outpatients died because of services curtailed. Yes, if I didn't say that one, that was one too. That is one too. Darlene says, I've seen that too. I'm so happy I'm still with my boo. Okay, as long as the person is still a boo. You know what I'm saying? Sebi says, my grandson was born on December 6, 2020. My daughter delivered by herself because the doctors were scared to come in the room. Wait a doggone minute now. 2020, we had, no, come on now. When you say she delivered, no. Which country are you in? This is, no, they lied to that young lady. They lied to that young lady. Because there were people, no. So she was over there. She scraped out her afterbirth too, cut the umbilical cord, and put the colloidal silver and stuff in the baby's eyes. This is what's happening right now. They did her like that. No. You need to tell us which city, state, country this was, because that is unacceptable. This no. Remember the Good Earth when the woman stood over the ground and birthed out her own baby? And the baby wasn't viable, so she went and fed it to the dogs. I mean, that was a rough book, but that was a rough book. After I read that part, I stopped reading the book. I said, no, no, no. I said, what is this? I tried to read a little bit more, but after that, I said, no, 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 no. How, if you read The Good Earth out there, put up the number one, because I cannot. After I read that, I said, no, no, no. I didn't let you all do your shouts out. If you are part of the text notification squad, throw up your 10. I want to see who you all are. But yeah, after I read that, I said, no. Casey said, I'm so sorry for her experience. That's a scary situation and so emotional. Let me tell you something. I see that you're brown skin and of African descent. I know that I can only imagine that has something to do with it, because they were not doing that all over the country. You need to tell us where you were. I don't know what is going on. I don't know. This is too much. All right, so we got the text notification squad coming in with their, okay. All right, thank you all. Thank you for your support. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. Absolutely. Oh, yes, we know Maurice. Maurice, what are you doing up at this time of the morning? I hope my text didn't wake people up. I didn't want that to happen. All right, so Andrea read The Good Earth. Hey, Tam Tam, what are you all doing up so early? If my text woke you up, please put up the number 2, because I apologize if it did. Because I was like, should I go early so early? Should I go live so early? Oh my goodness. March 2020 closure started mid-March. Stay putting women in danger. That is truly sad. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. Good morning. Priscilla says, happy birthday, sweetheart. First time watching, yet am 60 years, and I've been having challenges ever since I was in my mother's. I know what it feels like to be homeless, hungry, abused mentally as well as intimately, and unloved, yet God brought me through it all. I'm so grateful, sweetheart. I'm loving self as well as myself, loving life as well as myself. Wow. Well, big hugs to you, my dear. I hope you were not feeling homeless in your mother's womb, because you said you've been feeling it since in your mother's. My goodness. That is rough. That's rough right there. And we sending you some hugs, my dear. D. Jones says, luckily, I haven't had too much setback, but I know many people who have lost loved ones and really have been through it. Yeah. Yeah. MN says, I hope you didn't pay that doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that? Come on. Did she say where this was? What city and state was this? Because we need to contact this hospital, and we need, you know what? Send me this info. If this is a true story, send me this information. Come to TanyaTKO.com, click on contact, because we need to expose this damn hospital and the doctors, because that don't make no kind of sense. Because first of all, no, that doesn't make any sense. This is crazy. Did she have COVID? Even if she had COVID, there's ways you put a plastic up around her and still help her with the baby. This doesn't even make any sense. Will says, my daughter's mental state was so bad over COVID-19. I've been a nervous wreck. Yeah, see, I'm saying people are going through it. People are going through it. Oh no. Let me see. Wait, I saw some twos come up for people who was woken. Barbara, I'm so sorry. We woke Barbara up with the text this morning. I hope you had to get up anyway. Marie says, I drop the kids off at 6:30. I'm up at 4:30 every morning. Girl, who you dropping them off to at 6:30 in the morning? That don't make no sense. Who is taking them at 6:30 in the morning? What is going on? Nurse says too, I hope I'm so sorry. Jack says, LOL, I was going to sleep. You going to sleep at 6 in the morning? Look at those dimples. You have dimples just like Jack A. Jack A. Harry has dimples like that. Oh my goodness, Johnny was woken up too. Oh my goodness, Octavia. Nina, oh, we woke you up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? We're gonna let you all go back to sleep. We're gonna let you go back to sleep then. Pretoria says, I'm wondering too, giving birth on her own and descent. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. It doesn't make any sense. Has she said where this happened? Because I need to know where, listen, where. Hershey is saying, Tanya is so gorgeous and well-spoken. The power of melanin, jobless. Is that so? Is that so? So melanin makes people well-spoken. I got you. Hey, you know, it does a lot. I didn't know it did that too. But thank you. Thank you. So Sabina says they had her in isolation. The doctor basically stood at the door. No, 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 no. I refuse. No, Sabina, we need to confront this hospital. I'm calling them on live today. Come and contact me privately. I need to understand what the HE double hockey sticks went down. Contact me and send me the name of the doctor, the hospital, the day that this happened. I need to understand because we're going to confront this. This doesn't make any damn sense. So the doctor was at the door with a computer, with the computer, there was a camera in her crotchical area, and he was looking at it through Zoom from the door. This doesn't make any sense. Why? What city and state was this, Sabina? This doesn't make any sense. Sarah says, I usually don't be up this early, but glad to be here. They really need to be exposed. There's too much foolishness going on. It really is. This doesn't make any sense. Nikki says, that's some crap. That can't be true. Listen, this is I don't understand. Latoya says, I don't believe that. Yolanda says, wow, it's not funny though. It's not funny. I have a condition of nervous laugh. You remember the Joker, how he would laugh during sad situations? I laugh during uncomfortable situations to release the pressure. That's what I do. This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand this. Christina says, these people know they don't sleep. Well, they have to turn off certain notifications. No, I feel you. I feel you. I know my notifications be off till 8 in the morning. All right. And Prince is asking us if we saw Pose. Oh, goodness. Nina's saying, Tanya making me laugh, gonna wake the babies. Oh, my goodness. Okay. We're going to let you go back to sleep because it's too early for them to be awake. We did not see Pose. All I remember from Pose of last year was, you think I'm a fraud? I was like, that person was so annoying. I was like, it was too much. You think I'm a fraud? I was like, it was too much. Okay, Sabina's saying it really hurt me. I was in a panic because they wouldn't let us ride with her. They might as well have let you brought in a doula because I don't know what these doctors were doing. No, this needs to be exposed, honey. Contact me. I done told you what you need to do. I will call them on live today because this nothing. Wait, hold on. Lumiere says my daughter. No, I hope we're not talking about the pandemic birthing from the door. I hope that's not what we're talking about. because oh my goodness. Telly says, LOL, my son trying to like and subscribe. My oldest said, boy, that's FB. What are your children doing up so early and on the computer? They need to be getting ready for school, brushing some teeth, and putting on some clothes. I hope you all are not letting your children do distance learning in their pajamas. If you are, cut that out right now. Let them children get dressed. You got them going to class in last night's booty. Mm-mm. Let them wash. Let them put on clothes. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Lita says, I haven't seen Pose. There was more than one season of Pose. Girl, listen. Jackie, Harry was on Pose last night. How interesting. Priscilla says, well, it seems the older I get very little sleep, yet it doesn't bother me. I hope you are being productive in the times that you are awake. You know, you could be writing a book, creating new recipes. You know, there's so much that we can be doing with all these extra hours. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lumiere was saying, hold on, no, the nervous laughter. I was about to say, because that birthing from the door business, that don't sound right at all. JC is saying, less long put on school clothes. Less long put on school clothes? I don't understand what that means, unless less long is someone's name. Yes, the children need to get up and wash. They need to wash, and they need to brush and go to class. They need to be in a routine. You know what I'm saying? They need to be in a routine. They need to eat before they go onto the computer. They need to eat during their break. Some of you got your children up there eating Cocoa Pebbles, hair undone, in their PJs, mouth unwashed in class, and wondering why they're having problems. Oh, goodness. Oh, Nathan says, aren't we going back to normal? Well, these are the first steps. These are the first steps. Lola says, I hope your baby is doing well now. That doc should be sued. That's coming from a doctor's grown-ass kids. I mean, come on now. This doesn't make any sense. That he's at the door. I already know what it was. We know what it was. And Sabine, I hope you do contact me privately and you have the courage to confront these people. It sounds bad because it was third world country type. No, they don't even do that in third world countries. In a third world country, they would help her. You know what I'm saying? That is precisely first world country stuff, where people feel that they're on some sort of damn hierarchy and they got negras over there in the bed screaming and hollering, birthing by themselves, that they stand by the door not wanting to get close. That is precisely first world stuff. First world 1800s type stuff. And first world 20th century type stuff too, because this is the type of bias, prejudice, and unequal treatment that we have. I can guarantee you that Mary Sue was not in the bed with the doctor at the damn door giving birth through a damn computer. Come on now. The doctor hollering out coaching calls at the door. No, I can guarantee you. Oh, Tam Tam says, I saw an article on this topic. It is true. What is true? I need more details. That the birthing from the door? Sabina says, I found out after it happened, my grandson is fine. Christina says, Tanya TKO, are the apples coming in? I told you my notifications be off till 8 a.m. Let me check the apples real quick. Let me check the cash apples. Oh, wow. Bitcoin is down to 44. All right. There are some apples that have come in. Let me get them up on the screen. Give me 1 second. This don't make no sense. This don't make no kind of sense how they did that, child. All right, give me 1 second. Oh, I got to connect the apples first. My, oh my. While we're waiting for that to connect, let me see some more of these comments. Oh, got to put in my code. Let's see. Yeah, people try to give third world countries a bad rep, but these are the types of things that go on in this country and other countries that work under a white supremacist system. All right. All right. So let's see. So we have Naja who sends $5.55 and says, still waiting on that Yandy Mendici video. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to get to that. Yetunde sends $10 and says, congrats, Queen, prosperity and blessings. Thank you, Yetunde. We appreciate that. Thank you. And Sherry sends $10 and says they don't want others to learn the loophole. What loophole are we talking about, Sherry? I'm late, so I don't know what. You know what? This screen is all messed up because I look at the Cash App this way, but on the screen it's that way. So let me put my thing over here so I can at least look like I'm looking in the right direction. Bridget sends $5 and says, good morning from North Carolina. Love the show. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you. And JC sends 333 and says, I'm up and here for the Kiki. So funny. JC. How funny. All right. All right. Oh, we got some more that just came in. Misty says, during COVID, Black people were treated nasty. I bet, exactly. Meanwhile, it was the other people who didn't want to put on their damn mask and were acting the effing fool out there, cussing people out, attacking people at grocery stores. And it's like, we really need to do a better job of self-protection and representation in this country. We need to hold our representatives to account and make them do what it is that we need them to do. You know, I'm going to tell you this, right? So I have a politician. He's a politician who is courting me, right? And they are very sensitive to the needs of their constituents. They listen, but you all have to reach out. You all have to reach out. you have to reach out to the representatives that are representing you because they do what it is that they need to do to get reelected, to honor the vote that they've received. You know, there's so many of us who are very far removed from the system, from our own political system, but we need to realize that we have a lot more power than we think we do, and we need to wield that power. We need to wield that power. So So what's going on? Somebody who needs to be blocked in here? Who's acting up in the comments? I've been turned away from the screen for a little bit. Oh my Lord. Okay, hold on. So somebody in here is posting scam links. Okay, I see her. I see her. Got her. I see her. Got her. All right. She's gone. Or that fake account is gone. Because or people, listen, you better stop clicking on these links. You all be sending me links, and I'm like, tell me what's on the link before I click. Some of you out here clicking these links, and next thing you know, you've been compromised. You've been compromised. All right. What else? That was it. I just wanted to give you all the news. Yeah, I got her, Christy. Don't worry. Terry, I got her. All right, Nina, are you going to go rest right now? Good. Get your sleep. It's too early for you to be up. See, that's the thing. I don't see how I'm gonna be able to see. I don't want to be waking people up in the middle of the night with text messages. Yet my people in Europe want me to come on early. Let me see. Tell me where you all are at. Tell me where you're at, everybody who's on right now. Let me see who's in the house. Let me see who's in the house. Lola says, I have a company, Tanya TKO show called GS Partners that is causing economic leverage for us. May I post my link? You can send me your link if you want to advertise on my platform. Let's talk about that. Come send me your link and let's take a look at this. All right, so let's see who's in the house. We got Virginia, Tennessee, another California. Wow, you all are up in the middle of the night. We got East Coast Florida. Let's see. Oh, it's going by quickly. Chicago, North Carolina, Wisconsin, Texas, Missouri, Philly, Ohio, Iowa. There's Black people in Iowa. Okay, I know people say that all the time. Okay. I'm not going to be another one. Okay, Detroit. Okay, when I think of Iowa, I think of cornfields. Okay, see, we got one person from the UK who's on. Tennessee, Texas, Kentucky. Really? Do they really have bluegrass in Kentucky? Sorry, I know the grass ain't blue. Sorry, but they call it bluegrass and I don't know why. Okay, we got Antigua in the house. Antigua that has 365 beaches, one beach for every day of the year. Okay, so most of the people here in the US, okay, from all over the place. All right. Okay, we got more than one Californian up. All right, Germany is 1:20 p.m. Guten Morgen, my dear. Guten Morgen. What time is it in Australia? We got Killer Texas in the house. Okay, London. So London is behind Germany. I thought they were the same time. JC is up making jambalaya. My Lord. It's a little early for all them spices to be in the air, my dear. It's a little early for all of that. You got to let people rest. Okay. Okay, it's going by quickly. Croatia. Okoli? There's Nigerians in Croatia? Wait a minute now. They say Nigerians are in every country. They say Nigerian is the African country with the most exported people. Okay, interesting. Minnesota? And Minnesota in the house. London girl here. Free Wheezy. Okay. All right. Wow, interesting. Kenya in the house. Wow, we got people from all over. Okay, okay. It's bluish. The grass cannot be blue. I want to see some. You know what? We're going to Google this. We're going to Google Kentucky bluegrass. Okay. I don't have Messenger on. What if an emergency happened and the baby or the mother life was in trouble? This is what I'm saying. We got Jamaica, República Dominicana. We got people from all over. Buenos dias. Buenos dias, Chari. We got Syracuse in the house. People are, oh, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna look this up. We're gonna look it up. Kentucky blue grass. All right, let's take a look at some of these images. Hold on. We're gonna bring it up for you, for the people who were saying it's blue. Come on now. All right. So this is Kentucky bluegrass, y'all. Not the music, but here. So I am looking for the bluish tint. This looks very neon. I know that's photoshopped. All right, let's see. Is there blue tint on there? Let's see. Huh. Hold on now. They gone too far. They've gone too far now. I don't know what that is. That looked like something from another planet. I don't see a blue tint. Hold on, let's see. See, now this is more, this picture looked like something that exists on Earth. Let's see. Healthy lawns, Kentucky bluegrass. Kentucky bluegrass. The thing is, online, you never know. You never know what is photoshopped, what got they filter on there. Let's go and see. All you need to know about Kentucky bluegrass is what's known as perennial cool season long grass. This means it comes back year after year, grows mostly vigorously during the cool seasons of fall and spring. KBG is the greatest cold hardiness of all. All right, I'm going to stop acting like that. I'm not going to behave that way. I apologize to everybody from Kentucky. Let me see. Why do they call it bluegrass? Let's see. Why is it called bluegrass? Oh goodness, now they're talking about the music. Okay. All right, so here, let's see. Teachers think, is bluegrass really blue? Let's see, so this has come from a teacher's. Okay. Kentucky bluegrass, also known as poa, pratensis, or common meadow grass, is the most popular planting grass in the United States. It can be found in lawns in every state because it can grow easily almost anywhere and can withstand cold temperatures. You may be thinking, I've seen a lot of grass and none of it's blue. You're right. Kentucky bluegrass is a funny name, as it turns out, because it didn't come from Kentucky, and lawns of Kentucky bluegrass are green, not blue. Although it's the most popular grass in North America, Kentucky bluegrass isn't native to North America. Instead, it's native to Europe, Asia, and Northern Africa. European settlers most likely brought it with them when they settled in North America. Kentucky bluegrass forms beautiful, lush green lawns. Its root system interweaves in a way that makes it particularly dense. When you think of walking barefoot on a beautiful carpet of green grass, it's Kentucky bluegrass. You're thinking of Kentucky bluegrass is used often in parks to create sports fields too. In the summer, Kentucky bluegrass will grow about 1 or 2 inches per week. My God. In normal weather condition, experts recommend mowing regularly to keep Kentucky bluegrass lawns at a height of about 2 inches for an ideal lawn. Kentucky bluegrass is not named for its leaves because they're always green. Since it's used mainly for lawns and kept short, it always appears green. If, however, you let Kentucky bluegrass grow to its natural height of 2 to 3 feet, you'll notice clusters of small blue flowers that blossom at the top of the stems. The Kentucky part of Kentucky bluegrass came about as a result of Europeans naming the northern part of modern-day Kentucky the bluegrass region because of the huge meadow of blue-flowered grass that grew there. If you're lucky enough to find a field of Kentucky bluegrass that has grown to its natural height, you'll definitely see where the name bluegrass comes from. Today, more than 100 varieties of Kentucky bluegrass have been developed since the 1950s. Nearly all Kentucky bluegrass seed has been produced by specialized farms in Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. Wow. So if you learned something today, put up the number 3. If you learned something today, put up the number 3. Wow. That is so interesting. How interesting. Okay, so we have some people who learned from our little bluegrass lesson here today. This is so cute. I love you all so very much. Very interesting. There's a lot of 3s coming through, which means a lot of people learned. I did not know that lawn could grow up to 3 feet. I personally didn't know that. I thought lawn just stayed short. You know, I'm from New York. What I know about lawn? What do I know about lawn? And then people in California, it's so dry out there. What do you know about lawn too? I'm sorry. You know it's true. You know it's true. It's just dry patches of dirt in Cali. No, there is lawn in Cali. There is lawn, but it's made out of cactus. And when you step on it, the little priddles get stuck in your feet. I'm just joking. That's not true. Don't believe that. Oh, wow. Good morning, everybody. So people learned. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And on that note, I am going to come off of the computer and think about what videos we're supposed to be making today, because there's a few stories out. I wanted to talk about. So Misha, talk about New York, always looks brown and matted. That is not true. What are you talking about? New York has wonderful lawns because New York gets rain. There's no rain. That when Tony sang that song, they were not kidding. It does not rain in Southern California. You don't have to worry about investing in an umbrella. I brought an umbrella to California. My umbrella has dust on it. It doesn't rain. It has dust. I went to go open it. The dust flew everywhere. It was awful. I was coughing. It was awful. It was awful. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah, you know what? I want to talk about Chris and Paige. That needs to be spoken about. That boondoggle needs to be spoken about. That needs to be spoken of. That needs to be spoken of. My account on Facebook has not yet been converted over into a monetized account for Facebook Lives. So until they monetize me, I'm not necessarily going live on Facebook. They need to give me my money. Give me my money. Oh my goodness, yes. The season finale of Married at that was a mess. Nina, I thought you were going to sleep. You know what? You were right. Every time I say I'm going, it do be 20 minutes later. Didn't want to prove you right, but it's true. In Cali in the summer, the will pass out flyers to have your green grass turn golden, LOL state, to save on water. Don't they have some turf spray that they spray in the lawns with out in Cali? Don't they have turf spray that they spraying it to make it green? You know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth. Brittany is saying in Phoenix, grass is brown too, child. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Crystal says, I'm watching from Facebook now. Yes, we're on Facebook right now because I'm making the announcement on Facebook. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter Periscope. Misha says they better give Tanya her bags. Exactly, because you know Facebook is making their damn money. Claudette says, I will be back for the commentary on Chris and Paige. What a mess. Yes, make sure that you sign up for my text notification service. go to TanyaTKO.com and click on text. As a matter of fact, let me play my little ad for you all. This is the third draft. There's going to be 2 more drafts before it's finished, but it is in the works. So I'll play this for you all. Are you tired? Are you tired of missing Tanya TKO's live videos? Arriving late when the video is well underway or about to end? Are you fatigued of only seeing the live video randomly while perusing YouTube and Facebook? Or worse, being randomly unsubscribed? Well, now you can get a text notification whenever I go live. No longer are we dependent on the algorithm of these fickle platforms. For just $1.99 a month US and Canada or $4.99 a month international, you get a personalized text message 15 minutes before each live show. Now, you can show up early with the Text Squad, meet other people from all over the world, and get invited to secret broadcasts off-platform. Most importantly, support your favorite independent creator. Go to TanyaTKO.com and click on text. Join the TKO Text Squad today. For just $1.99 a month US and Canada or $22 a year if you pay in advance, $4.99 a month international, $50 a year if you pay in advance, you'll never again be tardy to the party. I'll see you on the next broadcast. TanyaTKO.com/text. Yay! Thank you all very much. Thank you. Sarah says, not the road rage driver. The driver is angry because he's missing my broadcast. Oh my goodness. Thank you. And Black Bottleness is saying, is the white woman with the blonde hair supposed to be you? Wait, are you calling that person white? Why would you? That person obviously has brown skin. What's wrong with you? You're such a lie. How dare you? Kevin says the phone throwing and the crying just sent me. I know, right? This is how, when you get randomly unsubscribed, you know that be happening. Oh, goodness. They're going to come up with the, you know what? I'm going to play a little something for you all, right? Listen, I'm going to play this little something for you all because they're doing the 4th draft now. And so I'm going to be adding some music. So I found some music. Tell me what you think of the music. Tell me what you think. This is the music I'm going to add at the ending part. Now you can show up early with the Text Squad, meet other people from all over the world, and get invited to secret broadcasts off-platform. Most importantly, support. Let me mute this. Independent creator. Go to Tanya. What do you think of this? I'm gonna add that funky music in the back part of the video. All right, yes. In the latter part of the video, when they come into the party scene, I'm gonna put that funky music on there. They're gonna be like, hey! And I want some rock music to come up, like when I say now you can get a text message whenever I go live, right? When I do that part, I want some real hard electric guitar rock music to come up. Tell me what you think about this one right here. Let me play a little snippet of this for you. Here we go. Hold on. I love that. Kelly says kind of porny. You know what? When I was going through the video, right? And the video was like playing And I was like, what music do I imagine here? I imagined that, that like that sound that you get, like from that people use to make fun of porn movies. That's exactly the sound. So yes, absolutely. I don't know. That's the sound that I heard in my imagination. So sometimes I get visions and whatchamacallit. Sometimes I get visions and messages from guides, guardian angels, all of these people, right? Or entities. And when I get these messages, I just listen. And that was the message that I got, to add that type of sound. Not that it's porny, but that it has that, I don't know, that funk to it. I don't know. Yes, it's the funk. That's right. Funk is just so, it's just so, you know what, like how people would be like, oh, 5-inch heels are like porn heels or whatever, right? No, it's just they're sexy. And some funk music is sexy. Like I wanted that real hard electric guitar to come in with the beat dropping. And I don't know, when I heard that funk music, I was like, this is it right there. I was like, this is it. I'll play it again for you all in case you didn't hear it the first time. Here we go. Hey, you know what? I'll show it up. You know what? I think I can put the. I think I can put the. I think I can put the video up for you all. It's not synced up and all of that, but I'll put it on the screen for you all. Here we go. All right. So after the girl throws the phone, then you hear. Here we go. Let's go back. Worse, being randomly unsubscribed? Well, now you can get a text notification whenever I go live. It's a little loud, but we depended on the algorithm of these fickle platforms. For just $1.99 a month US and Canada, or $4.99 a month international, you get a personalized text message 15 minutes before each live show. Now you can show up early with the text squad, meet other people from all over the world, and get invited to secret broadcasts off platform. Most importantly, support your favorite independent creator. Go to Tanya. So you can't really, because they have music behind it right now. And so I told them to remove the music that they have, but when I get the next draft, it shouldn't have any music behind it. But that's pretty much my idea. Have some hard rock come in, but lower the volume so it's not competing with my voice. And then at the end, have that really that real funky funk. You know what I mean? That not Jamaica funk, because that gets into you. Jamaica funk. That's what it is. Gotta get into you. Cheryl says I am jamming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Ross says LOL at the karate chops. Exactly. This is how I feel about these platforms. But yeah, hey, Keith is in the house. Hey, Keith. Wait. Oh my goodness, there's another person here with their scammy post. Hey Keith, how are you, my dear? All right. Good morning. Keith dropped some spoilers on Handmaid's Tale. And why you did that to me, Keith? But your spoiler was not really a spoiler, thank goodness. Because ain't nothing happened to that girl. That girl is fine. That girl is fine. So that girl is fine. But yes, so that is where we are right now, and that is what is happening. So it's like, with something, I'm going to tell you, being Black is such an amazing experience. Like people sometimes feel that they are Black or having a Black experience when they have all of this suffering and all this other stuff. And that's suffering is not synonymous with being Black. However, the experience of being Black, really, there's a tremendous amount of creativity that comes along with being Black. A creativity that I've not seen emulated in other communities or not originating in other communities. And so it's like the music that the person chose to use was really safe music, you know. However, why be safe? Why? You got to try new things. You got to branch out, just go. Like if you're going to do it, do it. You know what I mean? So you all will see what I have in mind for the music once the piece is in the next draft phase. So I sent the notes over to him last night. There's going to be a few other changes, and pretty much just cleaning up the animations, fixing up the graphics, and doing a little bit more coordination, and then that's that. Monica says, I love being Black. Lola says, he don't realize if we are taught by the best races, is there a person fighting in the audience right now? This is who is I'm looking to see who is acting up. Oh, is there another scammer? Oh, all right, here we go. Who is acting up? All right, Octavia's going back to sleep. Yes, we're all getting off of here. Rookie, how are you? Look at those big, beautiful eyes. Welcome in, Rookie. You're late, but it's okay because it's early. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So Terrence is saying, if she is being Black, it's justified based on how we are treated worldwide. Only true racists will call the victims of racism racist when they react to being targeted or addressing racism. Oh my God, who is on? I can tell someone is on here acting up. And Lola is telling somebody, I just want to find their comment to pluck them out. You know, there's so much going on. There's always foolishness coming over from Facebook. Let me tell you, people on Facebook, you are particularly vulnerable because going live on Facebook you're particularly vulnerable for not seeing my live videos and not being there when the video is recorded live. So please, if you're on Facebook and you watch exclusively on Facebook, join Text Notification Squad, because I don't really know whether or not Facebook broadcasting is feasible. And Lola says, my cousin Jerome can write something for you. He used to play bass with the James Brown horns. So how does that relate to him writing something for me? Bow chicka bow wow. Exactly like that. Exact. Linda says you need Prince playing. Prince is playing in heaven right now. Well, or wherever he might be or not be. I don't know. Listen, it ain't my business. It ain't my business. Duraco says, yes, theme song. I need that in my life. Are you wearing fur, sir? I can't. I can't. Oh, goodness. Mick says, made me think of the OJ's, the first song. Loose Itis says, I like the rock one, but the last one sounded like a porn intro. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's that funk. You know, I mean, hey, this is sexy funk. It's sexy. It's sexy. Why not? Listen. Hey, I mean, we think of sexiness when we hear certain sounds for a reason, because they're sexy. You know, when they slap in that bass and everything, I mean, it's erotic. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen the way they be spanking that thing? Pulling on them strings and hitting that bass. Oh my Lord, it's a lot sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You get my fan. You know what I'm saying? Jack says we've been doing good without FB. Let me tell you, girl, we really have been. There's no scammers, there's no foolishness, there's no all of these just, but you know what the thing about it is? I don't think it's a Facebook thing. I think it's a numbers thing. I think there's just more people on the Facebook page because you know the Facebook page is heading towards a million subscribers, right? The Facebook, look, Nina's still here. She's pulling a Tanya TKO. She's still here after saying goodbye. Her story says, I like both music choices. Yeah, you know what? That's the thing. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be very honest with you all, right? I mean, you heard the music that they used in the thing, safe corporate music, right? It's safe choice. I mean, I'll play a little bit of it for you right now if I could pull up. Hold on. Where can I play it from? Where should I play it from? It's still up here. So I'll put it back on the screen. Right? So I'll play the original choices for you all that they use. Let me mute these layers, right? So you hear the music they use. Or $4.99 a month international, you get a personalized text message. Safe corporate choices. Safe. You know what I mean? Why be safe? You know? Put your stank on it. Like if you're going to do something, do it. Why hide? You know, do it. So we're doing it. We put in some music there that's going to be recognizable. Let me play. I'll play a little bit more of that music for you all so you hear that funk. Jamaica funk. That's what it is. Gotta get into you. Hey. Oh, it's my processor. Let me go back. It messed up my intro. Hold on. My graphics processor is still faltering in this computer. I'm waiting for the new one. Hey. Hey. Listen, you know, it's like, come on. Hey. And you know what the thing about it is? This is the thing, right? This is the thing. You can target an audience without saying the audience you're targeting. You know what I mean? There will be some people who hear that and they're like, yes, this is my tribe. There will be other people who hear it and they're like, it just can't be. Oh. You know, it's not the people. It's not the people. It's not the people. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. I can't. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying without me saying. You know what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. Jacinth says that's so true. Oh, you know what? We've been on for more than an hour. I'm out of here for real this time. So go ahead and say goodbye. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, what? Love yourself. And part of loving yourself, what's the self-love lesson from this? The self-love lesson from this is the journey of what loving yourself looks like, what you will stand for, what you will not stand for, in terms of the Facebook thing and how we left Facebook, did our own thing, and now we have an offer, right? That's one. Two, having a vision, I don't want to call it a calling, but having a knowing and listening to that knowing and letting that knowing guide you. That's two. And three, what's the third? I'm going to grab one from the audience. What's the third self-love lesson from today's video? What's the third? Keith is saying more spoilers to come. Do not give me any spoilers, Keith. Natalie is saying you deserve an Oscar. An Oscar for what? Who's acting? Oh no, Jolanda says, let's see if this is really goodbye. It is. I'm just looking for the self-love lesson from the audience, and then we're out of here. Telly says, know your worth even when others do not. Yes, yes. Natalie says, girl, you were right. Let's see. Laugh at the small things. Okay, I can see that being one too. Okay, let's see. May the Lord watch. Okay, we go in early morning treat. Okay, that's come on. Come on. Where's the self-love lessons? I want to hear from some more people. Keith says third lesson is I get 10%. 10% of what? What are we talking about? 10% of what? Ross says the grass is always green, even when they call it blue. I cannot. Natalie says you acting. I love the way you act by being you. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. All right. Well, those are good. I know there's a little bit of a delay, so there'll be some more coming in. And so Sabina says, oh, it's better now, but the hospital is still scary about a lot of people. I told you, expose them. Okay, LaShonda says, why be safe when you could put some funk on it? You know what? And on that note, I will bid you all adieu, because that right there, yes, put some funk on it. And we're going to go out to the sounds of a funky band. I'm going to play this as we exit. Let me put that on one more again for you all. One more again. Here we go.